Hi guys, it's Fultoncards here, and I'm about to open up a box of the 1996-1997 SPX. SPX. So this is old school. I mean, this is dating back 20 years, and it's sort of gets the origins of SPX. I know that there are 36 packs per box. I know that there are gold version, one of 7 packs. There are Holoviews. There's Great Futures, one of 75. There's a Wayne Gretzky tribute card, which is one of 95. And then there's a Wayne Gretzky autograph card, which is one of 1,297. So that would be the one we'd be looking for in a perfect world. I think the base set is 50 cards, running from Paul Kariya and Teemu Selanne all the way through to the higher number cards like Doug Gilmour and Felix Potvin, Sundin, and so on. So the Holoviews are the other ones that we'd be looking at, which is a sort of subset, the Holoview Heroes, which is a subset of about 10 cards, something to that effect. Yeah, with Grant Fuhrer, Ray Bourque, etc. So let's open this up. It's not often that I buy an old school box, and if you look at the price on the box, it says $160. I did not pay $160. I paid $45 for this. So let's see what we get with the old school SPX. There aren't many breaks of these online because it's so old. And here we go. It's a small box. It's smaller than it probably appears. Just 2 cards across, basically the size of 2 cards. And it's sort of light. I think it's before big dummy cards, probably. And in each pack is a single card. Can you imagine that? So here we go. Our first card. Wow. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So that would be Stevie Y. That's the first card. Premier edition. I've never seen packs with only a single card unless they're super high end. And Eric Lindros. These are beautiful cards. Card per pack. Ziggy Palffy. So what we want to get is a Wayne Gretzky auto, which is super unlikely and rare. There's Paul Kariya, card number 1. Jeremy Roenick. You see, all cards are sort of rainbow foil, all die cuts, and every player is sort of, would be a legend in today's checklist. Saku Koivu. I'm not sure there are key rookies in this class. There might not be, actually. It doesn't seem to be listed as such, but they say look for key rookies nonetheless. Patrick Lalime, Patrick Marleau, Joe Thornton, Marty Biron, Steve Sullivan, Giguere, Daniel Briere, and many more. So they consider them rookies, I guess, according to how they listed up on SteelCityCollectibles.com. Within the actual checklist available on HockeyDB.com, it does not mention them as rookies as far as I can tell. Doug Gilmour. So if there's 50 cards in this set and there are 36 packs, we would expect to be, I guess, 2/3 of the way to collecting the entire set. Pierre Turgeon. There's a lot of packs to open. Chris Osgood. We have Patrick Roy. Joe Sakic. So we see our stack is piling up, as is our stack of empty wrappers. A lot of labor. There's a lot of labor for single cards. Pavel Briere. But you can't complain. The quality of the cards almost requires single packaging. They're such beautiful foil mirror-like inserts. Keith Tkachuk. So we'd be wanting a foil. I don't even know what the foils look like. It's another Stevie Y. So we've gotten two Stevie Ys, I think, unless I'm mistaken. One's red and one's yellow. Very cool. John LeClair. I mean, these guys are all Stanley Cup legends. They are not just generic players. They're sort of the best players of their era. So gold versions are 1 in 7. So is that Stevie Y gold version? It probably is a gold version, I'm guessing. Owen Nolan. Or are they just colors? It's hard to sort of differentiate between them. They might just all be various colors, and we'll know an insert when we see one, I assume. Brendan Shanahan. What a cool looking card. Definitely is a lot of anticipation. Eric Daze, I believe, is the last player on the 50 card list. Yeah. Peter Sikora. Don't even know if we're halfway through, probably, at this point. Timo Solani, number 2 on the list. Great Futures, 1 of 75. Holoview Heroes, 1 of 24. Chris Chelios. So the golds would be, I'm gathering, the 1 of 7 gold versions. Holoview Heroes are 1 of 24, so we should run into it shortly. The cards might look similar. I'm not entirely sure how different the inserts look. Zamnov. Lexi. Dougie Waite. Be interesting to get. So yeah, I think these are the parallels. Zygmunt Palffy. I think 1 and 7. They're so similar to the others, though. Are they not? Look at this. Ray Bork. What good-looking cards. So, you know, I mean, the base cards, this is pretty high-tech technology for like 1996. And the base cards essentially are inserts because they're die cuts, because they're these weird hologram-looking things. No Gretzky yet, unfortunately. Brett Hull. And we're down to our last, I don't know, 6 cards. Another Chris Osgood. So we're getting duplicates. Believe it or not, just the luck of the draw. Oh, here's a Holoview. So we got a Holoview. I mean, very similar to the base nonetheless. Very similar. Oh, we got a Great Futures. Great Futures are 1 in 75. So we did get a Great Futures of Wayne Gretzky. So these are 1 every 2 boxes, essentially. We didn't get the auto, unfortunately. So, I mean, the difference between... So this Great Futures is 1 in 75. The Tribute is 1 in 95. And the Tribute Autograph is 1 in 1,297. So the likelihood of getting it is pretty much zilch. But you can see Eric Daze, and there's Zacha Koivu, Daniel Alfredson, and Yeshmenev. So that would be probably the big hit from the box, which, as I said, is every 2 boxes. Another Ray Bork. We got a black Ray Bork. And just a couple more packs. We'd be lucky to get anything else, I think, at this point, having gotten the Great Futures. But it's cool. I mean, it's a Wayne Gretzky card. It's sort of the Great Futures. It's 1 in 75. Are they all Gretzky's? That's the question I have. I'm not entirely certain. Got Marty Brodeur, which is great. So we've got Noah and Brodeur at this point. These are going straight into a binder. They're just so pretty. And we have just a couple of packs left. Mike Modano. 2 more packs. Maybe one last insert, maybe not. Either way, this has been an interesting product, a really pretty product. Oh, look. Jim Carrey, of all goalies. Interesting. Final pack. Final pack. And look, it's Felix the Cat, isn't it? Yep, Felix the Cat. So the very last card is Felix the Cat. Okay, so we've got 36 cards. And 1 of 7 would be those gold ones, I guess. So those are considered inserts-ish, for whatever reason. And our major hit is this one. Great Futures, 1 and 2 boxes. And we did get that Brett Hull. These are really, really nice cards. And we pretty much hit everybody we wanted to hit. I don't think we hit Messier. I assume there's a Messier in here, but I'm not entirely certain. So this would be the Holoview subset. And this would be the Great Futures. And then the golds are the golds. And I think that's basically it, unless I missed anything. So this was a box of 1996, 1997 SPX, early days of SPX, over 20 years old. Hope you enjoyed the break. I'm Fultoncards, live and direct from Brooklyn.